Could I ask you to give me a rub down the back of my neck? Right here. Does that bother you?
Yeah.
Okay.
What's wrong?
I'm just kinking up.
I can see the knot. Good grief.
Thank you. That helps. Appreciate it. Minneapolis junior and senior high school fans to the Lions Den here on February 19th, 2021. As we've had the girls game and senior night activities go by already. The Lady Lions ended up winning by a comfortable margin of about 14 points. I don't have the score in front of me, but a very nice win, so they sweep the series over the Beloit Lady Trojans. That's the 11th time in the program history that the girls have swept. 41-27 was the final. That's the 11th time in the program history that the girls have swept the Lady Trojans of Beloit, the last time being in 2014, the first back in 1975. If the boys can end up doing the same tonight, it would be historic proportions, as that would be the very first time ever in basketball history at Minneapolis High School that both the girls and the boys sweep all four regular season games over the Beloit Trojans. But we'll talk about that more if that happens. Mike Perry will bring the play-by-play tonight here, and Scott Oshman and Lyle Davidson will do color as they're providing stats. Back to this game. This is the 189th game in the series, dating back to 1909, the longest running series versus an opponent for Minneapolis High School. Beloit is rather dominated it, leading 111 wins to 77 losses. However, Minneapolis leads 44 wins to 40 losses, so we need to keep that going tonight.
Yes.
The Beloit boys are 4 wins and 11 losses overall on the season. 3 wins and 6 losses in the NCAA league for 5th place. They've lost their last 5 straight games. Last night to Sacred Heart by a score of 67-32. On January 15th, Minneapolis won by a score of 74-40, which was the second largest point spread ever by Minneapolis over the Beloit Trojans. Your Minneapolis Lions are 11 wins and 5 losses overall. 4 wins and 2 losses in the league for a 3rd place standing right now. Minneapolis won yesterday over Ellsworth 64-48. With 2 wins remaining to pick up Beloit tonight and Republic County Sunday, pick up 2 wins, they get in the tie without Southeastern Swing for 2nd place with 6-2 record. Point averages for the 2 squads. Points against. Beloit gives up 60 points. Minneapolis gives up 47 points. Beloit scores an average of 45.8. Minneapolis scores 61.3. We'll as I mentioned, right now Minneapolis is third in the league on the boys' side, and Beloit is fifth.
Did I write it down? Yeah.
Sacred Heart hosts Republic County tonight. They're in first, and they're at Ellsworth next Tuesday. Those are 2 remaining league games. They're 5-1 overall. Southeast Saline is 5-2. They have 1 more league game, and that's next Tuesday at Republic County. As I mentioned, if Minneapolis can win tonight and Monday, they would have a 6-2 record and possibly tied for second. Sub-state-wise, for the girls, Minneapolis is seeded 6th right now with a 9-9 record. And if this sub-state open tonight, we would be at TMP and Hayes. The boys are in 3rd seed right now with an 11-5 record. Sub-state's opening tonight. We would be hosting Coleman at a 7-11 record. Russell's right at their heels with 6-11. It's going either way there.
Yeah, the band is really loud. I don't know if anybody heard that at all, Dale, but basically what you're saying is that if we win, if right now the way we set the sub-state, we would be playing either Russell or Colby, is that what you're saying?
If it was tonight, we would open against Colby.
Okay.
7-11 record. Russell was right at their heels with 6-11.
Yeah.
So a lot could happen in the next 2 nights to determine those opponents. Beloit is very young this year. If I remember right, no seniors on the squad whatsoever.
Yeah, hard to believe there is a single senior on the squad. Granted, they had 8 on their squad last year. Beloit did. So they are young. So.
And it is showed in their record overall. I know they'll be much better next year.
Oh, yeah.
And 2 years from now. We got to take advantage of it now while we can.
Yeah, I didn't hear you say what the boys' total wins.
They are. The boys are 4-11.
4-11.
We're all 3-6 in the league.
So who did they beat in the league? Republic County.
They beat Republic County.
Ellsworth.
They beat Ellsworth once. And I can't remember who else. It might be if they played Republic County, they'll probably beat them twice. Be my guess. Well, I'm going to hand the mic over to Lyle Davidson, who's going to keep some of our stats.
After the national anthem break, so stay tuned for that.
We'll probably have the national anthem here in just a second. As senior night, we'll have 5 of our Kent. We got 6 seniors. Can't start all 6, but
yeah, we'll start 5 of them for sure. It looks like so.
Could always run 6 of them on the floor and then run one off right before they hand the ball up, I guess.
So we will have the national anthem.
Ladies and gentlemen, before we begin tonight's action, let's listen to the Star Spangled Banner.
Pause and come back with
Minneapolis
victory next on 19.
Nicely done.
Cutouts over here. First back at Minneapolis High School.
Now for the starting lineups for Beloit. Traveled to Mitchell County to come to Minneapolis.
Please remember to keep all comments positive and enjoy the game. This competition is being conducted according to the rules of the Kansas State High School Activities Association and the National Federation.
As Gail and Scott mentioned, they are very young. They're going to start a freshman.
For Beloit, 6-foot sophomore, number 0, Wyatt Brockman.
Wyatt Brockman is 6-foot senior. Number 0, number 5.
Number 1, Caleb Burks.
Excuse me, number 1, they jumped one on me. Caleb Burks, 6'4" senior.
Jackson Rexroad.
Number 5 is Jackson Rexroad, 5'10" junior.
Freshman, number 11.
And number 11, Quinn Ellert. He's a freshman, 5'10" freshman. And in the middle, Bryce Eisner, 6'4" freshman.
Ellert, I believe, is the coach's son. So
I think Beisner is the other one. Or same name anyway. And from Minneapolis. Number 0, that's our man, Brody Vance. Senior. Number 3, Nolan White. These are all seniors starting here tonight. Number 5 will be Trent Meckel.
5'10", senior, number 5, Trent Meckel.
At the quick forward will be John Nelson.
5'11", senior, number 12, John Nelson.
And in the middle, the left-hander, Spencer Davidson.
5'16", senior, number 30, Spencer Davidson.
And anybody left, high five, and out he goes. Minneapolis looking to sweep the Trojans here tonight. And we are too.
Yeah, these seniors have played a lot of basketball for Minneapolis. 3 of them have started games as freshmen, and have started a lot of games sophomore, junior, senior. So, been a big part of the program for 4 years, and will certainly be missed.
I guess they had to flip the coin for Daniel Watson. I'm sure he'll break it in there pretty quick. So Stero will have to trade him out. Possession arrow starts with Beloit. The traveling team plays it in to start, and they will play it in.
Spencer went into the room for just a minute. I hope he wasn't after a shoelace.
I was going to ask if you had to buy some shoelaces last night, Lionel.
Rockelman gets it off from the baseline. Shot no good, and Beisner gets the long rebound for Beloit. Man-to-man defense. Entry pass down on the baseline. Out it goes to Beisner. A three-pointer on its way. It's good. The freshman from the top of the circle drops one in. 3-0. Beloit. Melvin White with the ball off to Trent Meckel. Coach Darrow calling the play from the bench. John Nelson gets it off to Brody Vance. All the way in he goes. Has a shot blocked, and he's standing out of bounds when the ball comes down on his head. It will be Beloit ball. Just underway here. The boys following up the girls' victory here tonight. Wyatt Brockelman, number 0, the Caleb Burks playing the point this time down. Entry pass is tipped away, in and out of the hands of Beisner. And Spencer picks up the loose ball from Minneapolis. All the way in he goes. Layup is good.
Nice presence of mind right there by Spencer to go and see the opening. Takes it in on the right-hand side with the left hand.
Beisner just not quick enough to follow Spencer down the lane. Off the glass and in, and Minneapolis trails by 1. Beisner on the right wing. Almost picked off by John Nelson. Now the skip pass. Good defense by Minneapolis here in the early going. John Nelson wearing those baby blue shoes tonight. Eisner down low, shot off the glass, no good, and our man Vance has the rebound for Minneapolis. White back to Vance. Meckel, long three-pointer on its way. Front rim no good, and it rims off. Rebounds pulled down out of there by Jackson Rexroth.
Rexroth's a cousin of Riker Nelson. We'll see if they get to guard each other here at some point.
Now down low, and great job by Meckel. Trent Meckel picks his pocket, and Nelson gets to the basket as his shot blocked easily there by Beisner. Beisner, a lanky 6'4". Long shot on its way, front rim no good. And Spencer has the rebound for Minneapolis. He's going coast to coast. Vance, shot on the baseline, up and good. And Minneapolis takes a 1-point lead. Mr. Smith heads to the scorer's table along with Riker Nelson and Daniel Watson.
Haven't had any ball stoppages to get Daniel in the game yet.
There's a three-pointer on its way up and in. That's Caleb Burks. White, a long three-pointer. It's good.
Nolan White starts out where he left off last night. A big three-pointer right there.
Well beyond the arc. Nothing but net. Nice shot.
Averaging 19 points per game since winter break.
Eisner on the baseline, looks out front. That's Burks. Another shot this time, a brick. Off the heel of the rim, no good. Meckel. And on the ball, he carried it. Owen White needs to tie a shoe real quick.
For Beloit, they'll bring in Maddox Waters and Logan Aerosmith.
Logan Aerosmith then for Beloit.
7-6. Beloit's only 2 makes coming from 3.
Eisner has to come clear to the backcourt to take that inbounds pass. Minneapolis with some tight defense on the inbounds play. Riker Nelson with the good defense.
Wow.
Mr. Smith with a nice overplay, tips that out of bounds. It's going to stay with Beloit. We match up well with Beloit. Travel, good call. Daniel Watson had all ball, and Aerosmith did not get control of the basketball. They turn it over.
7-6 Lions with the 1-point lead.
Riker Nelson over to White, entry pass to Spencer Davison, shot off the glass, no good, and the rebound's pulled down out there by Beloit. Riker Nelson picks his pocket. That's Burks. And the reach-in foul is whistled
Probably a pretty good foul there by Beloit.
on Aerosmith.
Nice job by Riker Nelson. I'll tell you, Riker's just played outstanding defense this year.
You know, he rebounded really well early, but his defense has picked up this latter half of the year, and he's not just rebounding, he's actually playing some really good defense.
Entry pass to Mr. Smith goes off the hands and out of bounds. We turn it over.
Down low to the right block to Mr. Smith, but he picks it
Quinn Ellert
off of the catch.
back in the contest as Kalen Chancellor also enters the contest. Beisner heads to the bench.
Minneapolis up, but it's just 7-6. Court press from the Lions as Beloit will try to navigate.
Ellert in the backcourt gets it off to Burks. He clears the timeline.
Left sideline is
White comes from behind, tips it away. It's going to stay with Beloit.
the ball away from it. Out of bounds. Big break there from Beloit.
Meckel trying to get into the contest.
Minneapolis trying to complete the season sweep here this year as Trenton Meckel checks in for
Meckel wasn't sure he got waved in by the ref, and he's in the contest. 7-6, Minneapolis leading by 1.
Also, their odds of getting the top seed in the 3A Norton sub-state are very slim, but they still have a chance. They can't lose.
Ellert, stop the Burks. Watson with a good defense on Ellert. And reach-in foul whistled on Watson. A hawking defense so far. The boys are getting after it. Man-to-man defense. Ellert to play it in for Beloit. Gets it into Burks. Guarded by Meckel. Oh, wow. And the reach-in foul is whistled on Trent. Got a little too much shoulder on him. Reached in, almost had him. Ball stolen.
7-6, a slow start to
Burks.
Minneapolis. Beloit is just chewing up blocks.
And Vance with a good overplay and ends up in Mr. Shoop's lap. Out of bounds. It's going to stay with Ellert. Nice effort by our man Vance.
Speaking of playing good defense, the last 5 or 6 games, Brody's played by far his best basketball. These last 5 or 6 ball games.
Yeah, absolutely, Lyle. That's 5. That's 5. That's 5. How many seconds do you think? I had at least 7. Yeah.
And Riker just kept
good defense by Riker Nelson.
He was counting. He was moving his hand. He just lost track of how many counts he had.
Good 5-second call.
Nice defense by Riker.
Minute 53 left first quarter. Minneapolis with a 1-point lead. On ball screen for Meckel, set by Vance. Riker looking inside. Mr. Smith back out front to Meckel. Dribble drive, gets it off to Watson. Now Vance.
Nice job. Great ball movement right there, guys. Nice job.
Pushed in the back. Vance's layup goes in, and he's going to get the and one here. Pushed from behind by flag number 35. Probably had 55. Can only be 35. Yes. Foul's whistled on Maddox Waters. And Brody Vance to the free throw line for the bonus. Make it a 3-point play here. 9-6 Minneapolis. Free throw on its way up and good.
That's certainly something these seniors have always been good at from the time they were little kids, is sharing the basketball, passing the basketball, not worrying about who gets the bucket. Right there, Brody finishing nice and strong.
They get it into Waters. He's picked up his dribble. Now Ellert. They dump it down low, and Waters not able to hit on the backside. Now Minneapolis on the move. Up floor we go and fight. Blocks.
Oh my goodness.
If you pick up that pivot foot and then drop it down and go on the other way, pretty easy call. Minute 21 left first quarter. Ellert to play it in.
Caleb Burks with one of the 2 threes for Beloit returns into the game. He'll get the ball over one side.
Good help defense down low by Brody Vance. Good defense out on top by John Nelson as well. Now Spencer has Ellert. 3-pointer on its way. It's going to be short. Rebound on the other side, and Meisner cannot put it in on the rebound. And Spencer comes down with it. No, long 3-pointer by Trent Meckel off the mark. No good. Meisner has it and smartly pulls it up. And he's going to throw it to the backcourt. Tries to get it off to his teammate, goes into the backcourt, and they turn it over. Jackson Rexroth back in. As Waters had some minutes for Trojans. Trent Meckel hands it off to John Nelson. Play for one here. Yes.
No, we don't do that. We've never done that.
Corner, no good, and it rims out of there. Spencer comes up with it. 15 to shoot. Up and under. It's good. Nice job. Scoop shot by Spencer. Down on the low block. Rolls in. And the long shot here. Oh, well, that three-pointer looked close. That's going to hold it as he comes down with a long carom. And Minneapolis with a nice 12-6 lead at the end of one. We'll be back with the second quarter in just a minute.
That doesn't for the first quarter.
To support the youth of Minneapolis and all they do.
Hometown Outdoor Power with locations in Minneapolis, Salina, and McPherson has been serving Central Kansas for over 20 years and is the largest power equipment dealer in the area. Just drive a beat. Stop shopping. Power have been supporting ag operations in Minneapolis for over 20 years. Ag by Air is located on 97 Highway Day 106, south of Minneapolis. Ag by Air,
Welcome back. Second quarter action. Minneapolis will play it in. Possession arrow favors the Lions, and we're underway. Nolan White sporting the headband partway through the season. Added that to his repertoire. Hasn't hurt the three-point shot any. Still shooting over 30% from three-point range. Mr. Smith gets hammered down low as Brockelman has him across the arm. 15th foul on Beloit.
Lyle, did you just have one turnover for us in the first quarter?
I had 3 for us and 3 for them, actually.
Riker plays it in to Daniel Watson, out front to Nolan White. Spencer with a spin move off the glass, and no good. Just rolls off the front of the rim. And Brockelman chases down that errant pass from Burks. Now Burks picks up his dribble, stops and pops. Shot rims out, and Spencer Davidson has the rebound for Minneapolis.
Burke's a good three-point shooter, but not real good off the dribble.
Nolan White. And they've got him across the arm. He'll shoot two here. Foul was whistled on Burks. It's his first.
Would you guys say Nolan's up to 78% from free throw line?
I'll tell you here in a second.
I think it was 79, 78.
75%.
75.
79.5.
Yeah, they went up after last game. They hit, 12 for 12?
Last night was 7 for 7.
7 for 7.
Yeah, but still.
I guess I wasn't paying attention.
First of two is up and in for Nolan. 13-6, Minneapolis. Second throw on its way up and good.
Yeah, 79.5%, Lyle.
Yeah, so he's up over 80 with those two. So heck of a year right there.
80% free throw shooter is very good for high school. Very good. Eisner on the baseline stops and shoots, short arms it. And Spencer has the rebound for Minneapolis.
Another big rebound for Spencer. I've got him for 7 already.
Neckel three-pointer on its way. No good.
Good hustle.
Nolan with a good save, but the ball comes back in and is picked up by Gershner. Oh, behind the back action. They dish it down low, and we collapse on him. Nice double team on Beisner, and he tip it away. Now three-pointer by Spencer. Front rim, no good. Riker Nelson.
Good pass.
And Mr. Smith with a pass to the cutting Nolan White. And a layup.
Nice pass.
All starts with the rebound right there. That big rebound keeps up, big offensive rebound keeps up possession.
16-6 over Beloit.
Mister saw a cutting Nolan, and it was nice play. 3-pointer on its way, no good.
That's a foul.
Eisner. Oh my gosh. Come on. Straight up with Mister, and both of them came down. Eisner had a little more leverage. They could put a jump ball. And his possession arrow favors Beloit. Don't play it in. Good tight man-to-man defense. Eisner out on top. Gets it off to Burks. Picks up his dribble. And we're just not giving him any open looks beyond the arc. There's one, and it's good. Quinn Ellert. Now White, all the way in. Jump shot, good. Fadeaway jumper on the baseline. No one stops and pops. 18-9. Eisner, 3-point attempt off the mark. Spencer, dribble drive into the paint. Back out front to White has it now. Our man Vance double dribble.
Yes, he did.
But they call it on the floor. That's a 16th foul. They'll play it in under their own basket. Jackson Rexroth picks up his first personal foul. Spencer Davison to play it in. Out front it goes to Nolan White. Back to Spencer. Left hand shot in the paint. Short arms it. And Beloit has the rebound. Shot from the outside. It's good as Noah Kirchner drains one from the corner, and Beloit calls the timeout, 30-second timeout, as all of a sudden it's a 6-point lead.
4 3-pointers. All you got to do is defend the three here.
And Gershner's one, he's not very big, but he can stroke the ball, and that's why he's in there. He's a 5 foot. They've got him 5'7". That's probably stretching it.
Yeah, I've got an inch on him.
So he's a freshman, and he can stroke the ball. They've got some young players out there that shoot the ball well. So
4:32 left. First half. Minneapolis with the lead. And we'll play it in after that timeout. And they change up their defenses, as you would think. Kind of a 2-3 of sorts. John Nelson. Meckel needs to hit one, get off the snide. Vance has the offensive rebound.
There's the look.
White again, that's in. And off. Off the rim, no good, and Burks has the rebound for Beloit. Nice steal by Meckel, and he's seeing John Nelson heading up the... That was another walk. 2 walks.
It's called in the girls' game.
Opportunities to just grab the ball and none of them do it. Then the Lions get
Freddie Vance with the hold. That's his first. Watson entering the contest. Beloit plays it in under their own basket. Brockelman with the ball, guarded by Nolan White. Almost had a 5-second call. He was counting him off. Burks. And Watson has him across the arm. He bailed him out. Don't think he could have made that shot. 2-shot foul coming for Burks. Caleb Burks. First throw up and good.
Burks' first free throw sneaks over the front rim and rattles home. Brody Vance after a short break. That's off the bench.
Burke's second throw on its way. It's good as well.
Knocks down both free throws.
18-14. Minneapolis with the ball. And lead. John Nelson puts it down low to White. Now back to Meckel. They're going to have to shoot over the top. They're matching up well. Oh, he's undercut. No call.
Now Meckel at the top of the key drives it in. He gets fouled before.
And foul down low is whistled on Burks. His second personal. And Coach Darrell wants timeout. Full timeout taken. We'll take one too. We'll be back after a word from our sponsors.
He named body shot. John Wright. I know company is Delpit. Jim Klein.
Lindsay Creek feeder. Harry Owens, manager.
No place like home cook shop with Fairleigh Austin.
Welcome back. Minneapolis ball to play in after that timeout. John Nelson to play it in. Gets it into Trent Meckel. 2-3 zone. Applied by the Trojans. They're matching up well with their shooters. White can't get the shot off there as Aerosmith comes to get him. John Nelson spin move, no good, and Brody Vance on the backside has the rebound, misses a chippy, but he is hacked. 2-shot foul coming for Brody. .225 left, first half.
That zone, they didn't honor John for the three there, so he was able to get in and get into the lane and get a drive and get that ball up on the rim and give us a chance to get a rebound there.
First free throw is up and in by Brody Vance, and he will get the second. 19-14. Riker Nelson heads to the scorer's desk, and that one goes in as well. Nelson for Nelson. Full court pressure by Minneapolis. And great shot, Brody Vance. Right away. What a play by Brody Vance. And then Ellen White's pass is picked off by Beloit. Twisting move, and looks like Beloit is over the back. Quinn Ellert was sandwiched in between two Lions, and Minneapolis will be awarded free throws here as that's the 8th team foul on the Trojans. Ellen White toes the line. First throw up and good. 1-1. 21-14. Minneapolis hits those free throws, and that makes a lot of difference in the game. Second throw on its way. It is good.
Daniel Watson comes in for Brody Vance. Nice minutes for Brody. Just a great hustle for him. 7 points for Brody.
Nolan's whistled with the foul, and Ellert trying to turn the corner, and Nolan wasn't having it. Riker with good tight defense. He missed the trap. Now we got it.
looked on the right sideline, but they beat it over.
Nobody in the corner to pass to. They reverse the ball. Good help defense by Minneapolis.
Now the ball is dumped to Quinn Eilert, left corner. Skipped across the floor.
Three-pointer on its way. It's going to be off the mark. Long Theorem comes out to Nolan White, who carried the ball. 1 on 2. We might as well just wait for the rest of the bench to come down and.
It's just like Ellsworth. I mean, there are certain times of the game we just don't value possession of basketball.
Yeah. Brockelman hands it off to Geisner. Now Ellert, baseline jump shot up and no good. Nolan White skies for the rebound. Out front, Meckel. Trent's due to bang one down here from long distance. Watson out on top. White flicks it a three. Now he'll take it. Long one on its way, no good. Back rim. Spencer. First rebound on rebound.
Yeah.
Somebody was in there a while. Daniel Watson. We turn it over. 35 seconds left first half.
4 turnovers in this quarter.
They'll play it in. Riker with good defense. Eisner. Good job breaking the press defense.
Tries to feed it over to the right corner.
Eisner pounds it off. No, and it's going to stay with the Trojans. They'll play it in under their own basket. Nice save by the big guy. Staying a man-to-man, they dish it out on top. 3-pointer on its way, no good. Spencer just able to get a hand on that and control the ball in front of the defender. Nice play. Meckel is pushed. When he gets to the low block, he'll go to the free throw line.
No, they're not going to call that on the shot either.
Oh, you're kidding.
Oh, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, he's 2-shot foul.
No, they're giving him 1-on-1 here. Unreal.
Oh, you're kidding. Surely a 2-shot foul. First throw up, no good. We're in the lane too soon, Birdie Vance.
They're calling a foul.
He did.
How many times have you seen that this year? How many?
I've never seen it on a...
That's the first this year right there. And that happens a lot, and it doesn't get called. And here we are, game 18, and that's going to get called. Crazy.
10 seconds to shoot here in the first half. Beloit with the ball. They play it in. Good double team. John Nelson with the quick hands. Tips that ball out. And Beloit play it in again. Ellert. No one to throw it to. Now finds him. Brockelman. Long one on its way. Didn't look good from here, but it was just off the mark as Burks gets a shot off from 35 feet out. And that's the way the first half ends. 22-14, Minneapolis with the lead. We'll be back with stats and comments from Dale and Lyle after this word from our sponsors.
The Crooked Nail Studio with Alexis Kern. LaGrange Supply with Scott Mortimer. The Heat is Mexican Restaurant, Francisco Gallardo. Designs with Sherry Bertrand. Harris Crop Insurance with Greg Harris.
Dominican State Bank in Minneapolis and Salina. Hometown Hardware with Pam Barker and Vicki Kaufman. El Hoyo 19 Restaurant with Ed and Brian Bowles.
Minneapolis Muffler and Pipe with John Blake. Bar Bureau Financial Services with Matt Pickrell. Sunflower Realty, Monty Nelson.
Did you see Republic County beat Sacred Heart?
I haven't seen it, but Coach said you
All right, we're going to have a dance team presentation tonight on senior night. Getting some musical, technical difficulties taken care of. Ten young ladies going solo tonight. The guys are off the floor.
Not a nice guy. Sacred Heart. That's not all that possible. You can keep it under. Like there's players in practice. I got a back rock because she's talking on other people. You're having a nice game. It's kind of nice to have that outfit, you know. Nobody's talking. I would have guessed it was like 4. He said it was. Oh, well, yeah, that's what I was like. I had freaking kids called me during COVID about 4 months. Yeah. Tabor was really interesting. Like they started during the season last year. No, they're pretty much just. I just tell them, I'm like, be honest. If you're interested on, you know, field installs, we'll talk about it. So if you're not interested, no one's going to lead them on, you know, because we might get here something free when we don't want to. Here on 92.7, the News Zoo, as Beloit hanging around with Minneapolis in the boys game, but the Lions in the 3-point game, 22-14. Jared and Bo, joined alongside by coach of the Lady Lions, Brian Weatherman, is coming off of Beloit has got a win tonight, 31-27. Many of the games for Minneapolis this season.
Welcome back. Nice job by the Minneapolis Lady Dance Squad there as they had a nice performance out there tonight. Run through some stats for both squads tonight, and just an interesting stat I'll give you here in just a second. Beloit scoring line so far, Kayla Brooks with 5 points leading their way, Quinn Eilert with 3, Noah Gershner with 3, and Bryce Beisner with 3. I had them 2 for 2 from the free throw line. I only had 7 rebounds. Wow, I'm sure I missed a few in there.
I only had 6.
Okay. So, and then I had 7 turnovers for Beloit. This is the interesting stat. Their field goals, all 4 field goals were 3-pointers. So 4 3-pointers, all 4 of them 3-pointers. So nothing inside the arch for points for Beloit in the first half. For the Minneapolis Lions, scoring wise, Spencer Davidson with 4, Brody Vance with 7, and Nolan White with 11. Minneapolis was 7 for 8 from the free throw line. We had 1 3-pointer. I had us for 17 rebounds, so I had 15. So we're not too far off then. 6 turnovers? 7. Yeah. So, but overall, just we kind of let Beloit get back in there in the second quarter. They hit a couple big 3-pointers. We did outscore them 12-6 in the first quarter, 10-8 in the second quarter. But just kind of some of those turnovers that we talked about we got to somehow figure out a way to stop those. When we get further in against a really solid team, it's gonna bite us in the butt. And not that Beloit's not solid, but we're letting them in this ball game with just some turnovers that we shouldn't be having.
Yeah, and it's not a defensive issue. We only gave up 14 points in that first half. Yeah. It's offensively we didn't execute very well against the zone, and even early on we didn't execute very well against the man. So it's very much an offensive issue, and that's what it's been all year. And then we come out maybe and have a 24-point quarter. So we're going to need to come out here firing in this third quarter and try to get a couple of turnovers. We haven't done a good job of turning them over. I only had them for 4 turnovers. You had them for 7, but I actually only had Beloit for 4 turnovers. So we didn't turn them over much, and that didn't lead to a lot of runouts. So we didn't get a lot of easy buckets.
Some things they definitely have to work on to going into the second half.
Well, very good defense played by both squads. You'd like to see somehow us figure out that zone they're playing so we can get loose. Our shooting percentage wasn't real great, to be quite honest, against their defense. When we get that turned around, I think it'll make quite a difference in the game.
There was a couple times in there that we took advantage of some high-low, but we've got the opportunities to get it into the post. The only time we really John Nelson at one point drove in and was able to kind of dish it off, but we really have not been able to get the ball into the post, low or high. So they're very conscious of where Nolan White is, so we're going to have to try to free him up somewhat.
Yeah, we talked about strengths and weaknesses, and this team has always rebounded really well. They've always shared the basketball really well. The one thing they don't do well is they do not entry pass very well. So if you can't get singled out where you can get a pretty easy entry pass, it gets tough to get it inside. And when these guys are packing that zone in, it's going to force us probably to shoot the ball or drive a little bit.
So about 2 minutes left before the start of the second half. The other thing on the defensive side, they've got some shooters. It's evident with some 3-point shooting from the outside. I don't know what they shoot for the season wise, but that's one thing we're going to have to keep an eye on. And they spread it around. Burks, Eilert, Gerstner, as well as Beisner, all with the 3-pointers. So you watch their scoring throughout the season. Brockelman and Burke oftentimes end up with several trays in a game, and of course they've joined them by a couple other guys tonight. But they've only got 4 of them so far, so we've done better. Burks had 21 points the first time we played him. He's just got 5 so far.
And the older Eilert was on the bench with an injured hand. What appears to be an injured hand. So, that was half of their points from the first meeting is sitting on the bench. So, their threes have been spread out. Everybody's only hit 1. So we haven't let anybody go off in particular. But definitely, defense isn't really the issue. Our concentration needs to be on the offensive end of the floor right now.
I think the band has gotten louder, either that or it's a lot quieter in the gym because I've had a hard time hearing over the band this year.
Yeah, it's loud. I'm glad they moved the drums back behind the drums when they were up in the bleachers. It was so loud you couldn't hear yourself think.
So, same starting 5 for the Minneapolis Lions to start the second half.
Possession arrow favors Minneapolis, and we're underway. Second half, Meckel has it. Need to get Trent Meckel going here on the offensive end. He's over. John Nelson, what a move. All the way, and he goes.
Nice job by John Nelson right there.
The protected the ball with the body and got all the way to the glass. Nice bank shot. And we're underway here as Nelson scores the first points of this half.
And surprisingly, Beloit came out in the man right there and not the zone. Probably tried to catch us coming out of halftime preparing for the zone, so they tried to go a little man there.
Meisner, bank shot, good. He's a freshman. Nice shot off the glass. 24-16.
Now they go back to the zone.
24-16, Minneapolis in front.
Neckel, long three-pointer, no good.
Good forward.
Nice shot by Brody right there.
Tipped out of bounds by Beloit, and it will stay with Minneapolis.
Quite stringing together. They're not having enough makes on offense, but every time Minneapolis gets a bucket, Beloit seems to have the answer.
Out front it goes. Trent. Neckel. Gets it off to Nolan White. John Nelson, terrible pass. Is picked off easily by Beloit, and we turn it over.
6:40 to go in the third. It's 24-16. Minneapolis in front of the
Brooks has it. Rexroth hands it off to Beisner. Now Ellert, entry pass to Beisner again.
Nice job. Nice jump ball right there by Neckel and both John Nelson and Neckel both had a hand in there to get that thing tied up.
Good help defense there, and we tie him up. Possession arrow favors Beloit. They play it in.
Good D right there. They tried to do a double screen. Yep. They tried to do a double screen and get Burks open there, and so then they get the offensive foul.
Eisner with the clear out is whistled with the infraction.
I'll tell you guys, I was a little bit afraid out there. I didn't think they were going to blow that for a second. So
White plays it in. Low scoring affair here.
Trying to get a spark offensively, and the Beloit coach Ryan Eilert.
They just teed him up.
No,
they just won. How often do you see that? No, there's something else we haven't seen all year.
Warning.
Well, you can't hear anything with a mask on this year, can you?
I mean, I've heard him say something to him as a warning, but not actually whistle and stop play and then announce a warning.
Spencer all the way in with the nice spin off the glass. Got the layup, went to the right side.
Nice job by Spencer to drive it in there. Take it right to the hole.
Good defense by Trent Neckel. Eisner. Oh, nice defense over there. John Nelson and Spencer. And not handle the ball. It goes out of bounds. Minneapolis to play it in.
We're 2.5 minutes in. We've held them to 2 points, but we've only scored 4. So, again, offensively, we need to get the ball to the bucket.
Trent Neckel. Entry pass to Brody Vance, and he is covered up. And somebody's in the lane. 3-second call. That's the second one tonight on Minneapolis. It's cooling off up here now, Dale. Kick that air on. I'm going to have to go to the coat. Ellert. Baseline jump shot up and no good. And Brody Vance with the foul. It was a good foul. He went up early for the rebound, and Beisner timed it a little better. He came down with it. His stick back was blocked by Vance. It'll be a 2-shot foul here for Beisner. First throw on its way. It is good. He'll be good in the years to come. Not too bad now as a freshman. Second throw on its way. Front rim, no good. And Brody Vance has the rebound. Up before we go, Nolan White has it. Neckel back to Spencer Davidson. Riker Nelson.
4:50 to go in the third.
And Meckel all the way in. Shot off the glass, no good. And a solid jump ball. Had the hand on the ball. And they call it a jump.
You're kinder than I am, Mike.
Meckel, or excuse me, that's Riker Nelson to play it in. And Mr. Nelson. They're not going to count that basket.
Oh, my goodness gracious.
They call that on the floor. Now, whistled on Waters. We play it in. Spencer, left hand, scoop shot up and good.
And a lot of body on that one as well. Nice job, Spencer.
28-17.
Riker
goes in and just takes it from him. Meckel, right wing, looks inside. Mr. Spins, left-hand shot up, no good.
That's one right there. He kicks that back out to Meckel, and he's spotted up for a three right there.
There you go.
He and Nolan are so much better when they're spotted up for threes. If they go inside out with that right there, that's the ones they knock down.
Uncontested. Riker Nelson, he's fouled. And so is Meckel on the stick back. The two-shot foul coming.
You know, I don't keep track of steals, but Rikers have got at least 3, maybe 4 steals.
Meckel, two-shot foul here. First throw. Up and good.
Meckel does get his first points right there, Mike, with a free throw.
He's already been more aggressive this second half, going to the bucket several times.
Yes. Meckel's second throw. Up and good. 29-17, Minneapolis with a 12-point lead, and a little pressure defense coming here. Let's see if the Orange can get her done. We're going to look to trap. Good defense by Riker. Burks has it. Left-hand shot, short. Watson has the rebound.
That was a great job by Nolan White of being aware of where the three-point shooter was and being aware of where Burks was right there.
Nolan White, one dribble, picks up his dribble, missed her all the way in, has his shot blocked. There's an open look.
And we give him the rebound. Gosh darn, guys.
And Mister clears the board. Time as we dodge the bullet, they get 2 open looks from 3-point land. White with a out-of-control spin move down low, and we can't connect. And a timeout is called by the Beloit coach. Full timeout taken by Coach Ellert. 3:03 left third quarter. Minneapolis leading 13-17. We'll be back after this 1-minute timeout.
Sunflower Realty, Monty Nelson.
Bennington State Bank in Minneapolis and Salina.
Minneapolis Muffler and Pipes with John Blake. No place like home cook shop with Carolee Austin. Farm Bureau Financial Services with Matt Pickett. Design with Sherry Bertrand. Forest Crop Insurance with Greg Harris. Sunflower Realty, Monty Nelson.
Beloit play it in. It's Perks with the ball. Minneapolis has pulled back the defense for this inbounds play anyway. Rockelman has it. Minneapolis looks a little zone-ish here. 3-2 zone. 1-2-2. White's out on top. In and out, shot from the outside, no good, and Spencer Davidson has the rebound from Minneapolis. Well, you got to attack the zone. If you can get the ball inside, dish it back outside, you got that open look. And we have the shooter, Watson. Has a shot blocked.
Great pass, though, by Nolan. A good block by Burks, but Nolan with a great pass to Watson cutting in, just couldn't.
Couldn't convert. Riker Nelson, baseline drive, shot, no good, and a blocking foul is called before the shot.
And we've all been on the floor tonight, guys.
2:24 left, third quarter. White. Spencer with catch and shoot down low as the shot from White rimmed off. Spencer right there to catch it, put it right back up and in.
No 5 seconds.
He got Riker with a foul, and I just don't see that at all. Tight defense. Well, I can tell you one thing. Oh, Dale doesn't have a headset on, but that referee hasn't gotten any better over the years. He's worked at it, but he has not gotten any better. Beloit plays it in. Now the baseline drive. Dish it out on top. There's an open look. Shot. Front run, no good. And Methel clears the board for Minneapolis up to Riker Nelson on the left wing. Entry pass to Mister, and he throws it away. We turn it over again. Our passes are somewhat questionable at times. Lackadaisical. And a little bit late sometimes. Out front. Brockman hadn't been afraid to put it up from the outside. That one's up and in by Chancellor.
Got away with a walkout top there on the ball transfer.
Watson will not shoot it from there. Meckel will. Spencer looks for a ball screen.
Trying to be ready to shoot that.
Boy, he got drubbed. When the ball pops out of there, Beloit has the ball, and we turn it over again. Chancellor down low. Shot from behind the backboard is up and good. That's a tough shot by Waters. He gets it to go. Yeah, we're letting them back in this contest. 32-22, Minneapolis still with a 10-point lead. Watson's going to put it up.
Hey! Nice job, Daniel Watson. He took one last night, Lyle, and I thought it's the first one I've seen him take in a while, and it wasn't the best, and I was like, oh no.
I read his lips. It's senior night. Boom. Now a nice big rebound there by Mr. Smith. Hands it off to Spencer Davidson. Kicks it out to Meckel. 3-pointer on its way. No good. Ouch. 35-22, Minneapolis leading here at the end of third quarter. We'll be back with fourth quarter action here in just a minute.
The American Family Insurance Agent Scott Osherman for all your insurance coverage under one roof. The Scott Osherman Agency with locations in Minneapolis and Belleville, proudly supporting the Minneapolis High School Lions.
Wilson Family Funeral Home, our family serving your family. Todd, Shelley, Landon, and Reese Wilson proudly support the activities of the Minneapolis Junior Senior High School students. Go Minneapolis Lions! The Messenger Clothing Company with locations in Minneapolis and Salina. Designers of custom clothing for your team, group, or event. Screen printing and embroidery. We feature online design and ordering for your convenience. Contact us at 785-823-7752 or by email at sales@messengerclothingcompany.com for all your customer clothing printing needs today. Go Minneapolis Lions!
Struggling to pull away
Well, before we get back, last night Jonah was in the stands, and tonight I look across, Caden Griffin's sitting over there. So it's good to see some of these players getting to come back and watch their teammates play from past games. So Griff over there tonight and Jonah last night. So good to see.
Yeah, with the 4 spectator limit and not having to be parents and guardians, some other people are finally starting to get in to see a game or two.
Possession arrow favors the Trojans. Nice steal by Watson and a save to rescue the ball. Nice job, Daniel Watson. Now all the way to the basket. Shot no good. Ken Spencer picks Weisner's pocket, and John Nelson turns it over. Who's keeping track of those turnovers? I'm getting tired of saying that we turn it over. 35-22. Beloit now with the ball. Fourth quarter. All screened by Eisner. All the way in. Burks goes, and charging foul is called. Player control on Burks. Watson held his ground, and nice play by Daniel Watson.
The foul is the second on Burks, or rather third.
That's his third.
5 team fouls against Beloit. It's 35-22.
Meckel hands it off to Nelson. We're going to run a little clock here, I think.
Not for very long.
Not for very long. We're setting something up.
That's long enough. Fight with the shot from the outside and the foul on Watson. Hammered him across the shoulder.
Second half, and the foul called on Minneapolis.
That's his third. 7 minutes left in the contest. Burks with a walking dribble. Clears the timeline.
Watson fouled on the rebound. 6:50 to go. Minneapolis won 74-40.
Good tight defense by Trent Meckel.
Trojans giving the Lions all they can ask for.
And Watson again with a silly foul.
Watson now has 4. 4 team fouls now on Minneapolis here in the second half.
His fourth.
For Minneapolis.
Beloit played in right in front of the bench. Free throw line extended. Over the top it goes, and Beisner can't get a hand on it, but John Nelson can. They turn it over on the inbound play. Spencer Davidson to Meckel. Baseline drive. He's fouled. Thank you. 2-shot foul coming for Trent Meckel.
Are you sure, Mike? I thought that was on the floor.
They've been consistent with that.
Second on Beisner.
Team foul number 6.
Meckel toes the line.
Meckel with just 2 points on the game.
Free throw up and good.
Switches in. It's got 3.
Brockman back in the contest.
14 for Minneapolis.
His Rexroth heads to the bench. 14-point lead.
Averaging 7 points per game. This is
Second free throw up and short.
Second free throw from
John Nelson had a hand on it, and it comes down in the hands of Burks for Beloit.
Good call.
Double dribble is the call. Meckel with a tight defense.
So a turnover by Beloit, 36-22, Minneapolis in front. 6:18 to go. The Lions just offensively. They just have had no inside.
John Nelson out to Brady Vance. Entry pass to Spencer. And Burks comes around and tips it out of bounds. A good defensive play by Burks.
Davidson back to the bucket. Left slot has the ball knocked away and into the baseline.
Spencer to play it in. Out front it goes to White.
Nice job there.
Scoop shot by White at the bucket.
Those long arms sure help against the bigger guys.
You know,
out on top. Go ahead.
I was just going to say, Jonah and I talked about it last night. That Nolan, a nice steal right there. I can give you that stat later, but.
Then he plays it up the floor for Brody Vance, who has to run down the loose ball. ball, pitches back to Spencer Davidson, who crosses over, gets in the tape.
Yep, nice job. Spencer does a great job of seeing the lane right there, guys, and takes it right in, and just didn't have any answer down there for the defensive side.
He cuts to the right, uses the right hand, and he was fouled, but still able to get the ball up. And they're going to count the basket. He'll get the and one when we return after this full timeout. And a word from our
The American Family Insurance Agent Scott Oshman for all your insurance coverage under one roof. The Scott Oshman Agency, with locations in Minneapolis and Belleville, proudly supporting the Minneapolis High School Lions. Hometown Outdoor Power, with locations in Minneapolis, Salina, and McPherson, has been serving Central Kansas for over 20 years and is the largest power equipment dealer in the area. We strive to be the one-stop shop for all your power equipment needs. We provide full sales, service, and parts supply for your home, ag, or commercial contractor power equipment needs. Ask about our What's Your Service program and go Lions.
Going into the fourth quarter, and Republic County is Minneapolis' next opponent on Monday. Saw Sacred Heart there, the Knights in closing on another league title. Here in Minneapolis.
So Spencer will be at the line as he'll have the and one coming up here. 40-22, Lions have increased their lead here.
.5:28 left in this contest. Spencer Davidson, free throw line, shot up, and no, it's going to drop. Rolled around and hung on the rim and dropped. 41-22. Meckel tips that ball away. Burke chases it down in the backcourt. Quick hands of Trent Meckel. There's another one.
Great job. Nice job by Trent Meckel there, guys. Great defense the last few times down the floor has just been ball hawking right there, and he did a great job of getting a hand in. This time dove on it, got the tie up. Nice job, Trent.
Quick enough to get her done. Possession arrow favors Minneapolis. They turn it over, and the efforts of Trent Meckel. Three ball on its way. That ought to, I was going to say it should be ready to drop one in, but that one off the heel of the rim. Burks, guarded by Meckel. He's just denying everything Burks wants to do.
Great job by John Nelson on the help defense.
Give it back.
Holy muzzle, he got mugged. The alley-oop wasn't quite high enough and far enough, but good idea because you had Nolan White on that side, and he can elevate.
Blocked by John Nelson was something else. Is when you're ready,
White was fouled on the play as he had to one-handed scoop at the same time, and two-shot foul coming for Nolan. First throw up and good. Mr. Smith and Riker Nelson into the contest. Spencer Davidson, Trent Meckel, and Nolan White on the floor for Minneapolis. Second throw on its way, good. 43-22. All of a sudden, Minneapolis with a 21-point lead. Long one on its way, no good. And Meckel has a long carom as it ricochets off the glass. White, three-pointer on its way. Boom. He hammered that one down from a nice spot on the right wing. Rockelman gets it into Beisner, turns around and shoots it in. He's got a nice shot. Pretty decent footwork for a big guy.
Their first points of the quarter.
White again.
Nolan White from the left wing. His three is short. Tries to fight for
Mr. Smith hit the floor.
Gets kicked out of bounds.
Got a hand on it. It did go off Smith, and it will be Beloit ball to play in.
He's on to his feet here with 3:40. Minneapolis up 46-24.
Riker had the nice steal.
I guess we'll take the hold call.
Nice job by Riker there with the steal and the finish. Great speed, great finish right there. Riker put in another gear to finish it at the end.
Well, he's going to try and get another one here, too.
His dad used to have hands like that, but he couldn't make the layup.
Meckel with the reach-in foul as he came with the double team. I thought he was going to be able to steal the ball, but got the arm on the effort.
Daniel Watson and Brody Vance.
A couple seniors come back in.
All 5 seniors on
They throw it right to Watson. Now Vance all the way in he goes.
He's gonna get bailed out with the foul.
Yeah, he likes that. He got clear under the basket and scooped it up, and he's shrugging his shoulders. I'll take it. Evidently, they called the foul. And he was glad to get it. Rockelman with the reach-in foul.
Sorry, kind of looked like Michael Jordan out there taking off from the free throw line. I think he might have got an extra half step in there.
Our man Vance. Second throw on its way. Up and good. 49-24. 3 minutes left in this contest. Minneapolis stretching the lead out here in the fourth quarter. Beloit not able to maintain possession of the ball. Minneapolis taking it. Eisner shot from the outside. So Watson is good.
Nice job, Ted. Yeah.
Didn't get called?
Nope, exactly. Nice job by Daniel and a great pass by Nolan. And you're right, Lyle.
And Daniel's shooting almost 60% because that's kind of what he's been getting since he came off of the injury. He hasn't been shooting the 3 a lot. He did last year, but he hasn't been doing it this year. He's just been taking those trash buckets like that, and he's shooting a real high percentage.
Burks. And he is fouled like it's Meckel with the reach-in foul. Minneapolis 6th team foul, Meckel's 3rd. And they'll play it in under their own basket. That's Ellert to play it in. Burks jump shot from the outside. It's good. Mid-range jumper. Goes in for the young man. White out on top. Spencer Davidson dishes it back to Meckel. Back to Vance. Jump shot good.
10 points for Brody Vance tonight. I was hoping to get that double figures for him, and he does right there with his 10th point of the night.
And he did that without squaring his feet up. So good shot that he made right there.
He's got less than 2 minutes to do it. 53-26.
Well, they'll start bringing the seniors out and letting them get a round of applause from the crowd. Brody Vance with the rebound and the outlet pass to Meckel. Watson, back to White. He looked at a 3.
Good look.
Great shot. Oh.
Spencer right there for the stick back. Watson missed on the baseline, and Coach Darrow wants to 30-second timeout. I think he's going to get some of the seniors out. They've had enough fun for one game. 55-26. Full timeout taken. We'll take one too. We'll be right back.
These live video broadcasts are sponsored in part by Chuck's Collision. When the potentially inevitable occurs and your vehicle needs repaired with body or glass, remember Chuck's Collision. They'll bring you satisfaction in your automotive restoration needs. Contact Chuck at 785-392-2774. Chuck's Collision is located at 1556 106 Highway.
Coaches are going to have to get their dry cleaning done.
I was just going to say the same thing. I was just going to say the same thing, Lyle, but I thought that's rude of me to say, so I'm glad you said it instead. So
Spencer's over here giving the coaches hugs and tends to perspire just a little bit, so they might have to wring their jackets out.
A little moisture. We're back playing here. Beloit with the ball. Brockelman. Burks way out on top. He isn't going to get a shot with Riker Nelson on him. Eisner on the baseline can't get a shot off either. under a minute. Ellert has his pass tipped. Mr. Smith has his pass tipped, and Brody Vance controls it for Minneapolis. If there's a senior that's never taken a three-point shot, he needs to step out there and take it. Mr. Smith, back to Brody Vance, shot good.
Way to go, Brody.
Nice job by Mr. Smith to control that rebound, kicked it right out to Brody, and he was right at the free throw line uncontested, and he knocks her down. Burks entry pass to Beisner, shot good.
Turnaround jumper by Bryce Beisner knocks it down. He's the first Trojan in the double.
Beisner has 10 for Beloit. That's the way it's going to end. Minneapolis victorious tonight, 57-28. We'll be back with stats and some comments from Dale and Lyle here in just a minute.
Well, folks, you just witnessed a nice sweep tonight of the Minneapolis Lions over the Beloit Trojans. Clean sweep of the night, clean sweep of the season, and historic event. This is the very first time since girls basketball started in 1975 in Minneapolis High School that both squads have swept the Beloit Trojans in the series for the season. This is the 11th time that the Lady Lions have swept the Trojans, and if you go back to 1973, which would have been 2 years before the girls started, this is now the 6th sweep of the Minneapolis boys over Beloit. But this is the first time that both squads have pulled off the sweep over the Trojans. So it's quite the deal, especially when you see the Trojans win so much historically over the Lions. So great senior night here as our seniors lead out the home season here on the regular side of the season over with a sweep over the Beloit Trojans. Monday they will go to Republic County and Belleville for a makeup game. Be the last regular season of the game. Tomorrow here at Minneapolis is hosting sub-state wrestling for the entire western half of Kansas, Class 3-2-1A. Can be seen live video on openspacessports.com. You can tune into that. You can watch it live on video. Minneapolis has 8 wrestlers, I believe, 8 or 9 involved. It's one of the few teams that has that many wrestlers involved in the tournament. So that's the prelude to state competition.
First time ever that they've done it this way. So,
yes.
So first round of state. So scoring wise, run through both squads. As Beloit only had one player in double figures. Caleb Burks in tonight was 7. He had like 21 the first time we played him. He only had 7 tonight. Nice job by the defense by Lions. Quinn Eilert had 3. Noah Gershner had 3. Maddox Waters had 2. Kaylin Chancellor had 3, and Bryce Beisner had 10. They were 1 of 2 in the second half, 3 for 4 from the free throw line. I only had them for 3 rebounds. That just can't be right in the second half. But I had them for 10 turnovers.
Yeah, I just had them for 6 rebounds in the second half.
So it's all numbered either way.
Yeah. Kept them off the boards.
Yeah. Scoring-wise for the Minneapolis Lions, we ended up having 3 players in double figures, and John Nelson ended up with 2 points. Riker Nelson had 2 points. Trent Meckel ended up with 3 points. Daniel Watson, if I didn't say it, had 5. Brody Vance, 12 points, and had a big night tonight on senior night. Spencer Davidson had 15 points, and Nolan White had 18. We were 7 of 9 in the second half from the free throw line, 14 of 17 for the ball game. That's pretty good stat right there, Lyle. 14 of 17 from the free throw line for the night. I had us for 14 rebounds in the second half and 5 turnovers.
Very close.
So. Yeah, that's one of those things. So overall, nice job by the Lions tonight. A couple of key things. Lyle, you've got the player of the game, at least I think you do. But a couple of things that stuck out to me in this ball game, a couple of big plays right in the third quarter mainly is what I saw. Spencer had a real big rebound and a putback in the third quarter. Daniel Watson is probably the one that I was just looking at thinking, wow, Daniel had a couple steals, had a three-pointer, had a steal, and then took a charge late in the game as well. So even though Daniel didn't start tonight as a senior, he really made the most of the minutes that he had and did a really nice job.
And he's always been the hustle player, so, I think that leg is getting to where he can get back to his natural game, and that's going to help us as we move forward here.
Absolutely.
Yeah, I had, to finish things up here, I had the Lions out-rebounding them 27-13 tonight, and the turnovers basically even at 11 or 12 each. So, scoring-wise, Beloit went 6-8, 8-6. So defense, we did what we needed to do defensively. Offensively, we weren't very good until the fourth quarter where we scored 22 and pulled away. But play of the game, seniors ended up finishing it, but it's been what's happened a lot. Riker Nelson got a great offensive rebound, was able to kick it over to Brody Vance, who made a quick pass over to Nolan. Nolan got a bucket out of it. And I thought that just depicts what the Lions have been doing recently, which is, really hustling and passing the ball, and I certainly thought that was the play of the game early. We needed some points right there, and it was a big rebound by Riker that led to 2 passes and a layup. So the play of the game there, sponsored by Wilson Family Funeral Home, and play of the game, I would go Brody Vance tonight on senior night. 12 points, and how many rebounds did you have for him?
I had him for 9.
So almost a double-double.
Yeah.
For Brody, the last 6 games, he's just been tremendous. He's just picked up his game so much with the hustle. I thought he's just been tremendous, and then to come out tonight and basically have a double-double on senior night, we got to go play the game. Sponsored by River Hill Seed, we got to go play the game, Brody Vance.
Yeah, very good call on that. I just felt like he did a really nice job. Just the seniors overall, just a nice performance tonight. So Lyle, I did not write down, what was the final score? Did you have that down?
I do. It was 57-28.
Thank you. I just did not get it written down, and good fourth quarter by the Lions. So, well, thanks for enjoying this game here on CityLinkTV.com, Minneapolis channel, and thanks for having us in your home or on the go, wherever you are. Final regular season game coming up Monday at Belleville at Republic County High School. We'll be there to bring it to you. Hope you enjoyed it. Good night, folks.
So I think a couple of days rest, and I think our guys will focus